day, Lords and Ladies, and welcome back to Griftlands as we close in on the ending. Right. Yeah, we're heading back into town. That deck's a bit chunky for my liking. And this deck's okay. I wish I could have taken another card out. What would I remove? If I could remove something, I'm going to rip this out. I know it's wasteful. Let's return home. Okay. We could eat the famous fish cakes. We don't need it. Buy a drink, get a healing item, go to my room to change my gear. Rest in the back. Bed calls to you. Cassio, always seen larger than life, and while you sleep you feel the shadow of her influence pressing down on you. Go to sleep. Right. Healed up. Everything's healed up. He hates us. That's fine. Got a couple of cards, a few upgrades. Yorks in this today. You hope you're ready for it. Someone has left an envelope. Scroll on the front is Clover with your extra money. That's always nice. Fish has been waiting for you. Nadan just sent word. Yorkson is starting. He said meet them right away. Finally, I'll be off then. Be careful, Sal. Okay. We have no mercenaries, which is not great to help us. So let's go to this outpost quickly. We are liked, but if we wanted to, we could. We can't buy an auto dog. Is there anything here that we want? That could be useful. I'm probably going. Actually, wait. I may want to save my money in case we need to bribe someone. So let's get to here. You find your friend Kruger waiting to meet a meeting point. Sal, good to see you. Nadan's waiting for you inside. Inside of what? This way. Kruger reaches into the underbrush and fiddles with something. A hidden panel slowly slides open in a nearby rock face and exposes an entrance to an underground tunnel. Follow me. You weigh your options and decide the chance that Kaiso is worth the chance of an ambush. Here it goes. You follow Kruger through the entrance. As you go deeper, the underground, the sound of your footfalls is echoing but shouting. The sound of your footfalls is echoed by shouting up ahead. Kruger grips her weapon tightly and motions for you to be quiet. The two of you peer into the opening of the large underground chamber. Let me go and you might survive. Keep flipping your lips bound and we'll see what happens to you. Imagine our luck happening upon Hess Tut, leader of the Hessian spree, waiting all for his lonesome in these tunnels. We're getting promotions for this. You can keep your promotions to yourself. I just want enough sills so I don't have to wear this uniform anymore. Kruger turns to you. The Admiral's onto us. We have to get out of here. Let's convince her to help fight the Admiralty. You're a spree, right? You need to help Nadan. Right, okay. Obviously starting off with 9 damage straight away, that's going to hurt. So we're going to drop that down. We're going to give ourselves some more armor. Okay. Got 1 action left to play. Okay, let's think this through. Do a nice amount of damage. This is going to hit us for 4 though, unfortunately. And that's coming up. Escalation. Draw a card. Get that up. Let's get rid of this, which reduces some of it down. We'll play this. That will give it some more armor. Let's play this. Can't do anything with it. She's going to hit us for quite a lot, but it's okay. Because then we can do this. Actually, do we want to, first we probably want to do this. Then we want to do this. Then with the cards in our hand. Okay. And then we go hit, hit, hit. There we go. Any negotiation cards you want? That would be quite nice to have actually, but at this point I can't develop it. Increase this. More damage because we have quite high influence generation. And this gets upgraded. I decided to deal 1 damage to all enemy arguments. Yep. So that's upgraded, so we do 2. Very nice. All these are upgraded now. I don't think we have much negotiation fighting left, unfortunately. Let's do this. Down to hear you talk and come to investigate. This is going to be nasty, yeah. Let's do this. Right. What do you want to get rid of early on? They're going to be punching us for 10 straight off the bat, which is not nice. I'm going to drop that. Improvise a pool, apply wound. Got to drop these 3. I'll drop these 2. Let's hope we get some more armors. Nope. Okay, this sucks. Let's improvise a card from our deck. So who's attacking me for 11? He is. Oh, she is. So impair that down. We're going to start by get rid of this thing here first. This is going to be nasty. Take a hit. Right, we're going to hit for 16, which is something that I can't allow. So that gets that up. We need to get rid of this thing. Yeah, this is going to be a nasty fight. Okay. Get rid of that. They're not hitting us. Discard that card. Apply more bleed. That guy's nearly done. Okay, he's hurt, which is not great. So let's gain temporary power. Actually, let's do this. Then we've got to do that. Why can't heal 2 health per bleed on the target? Protected by ally. That sucks. Okay. That's not great. My companion's getting sliced up. Right, the animals run off. Okay. We're taking a real beating, which I can't really allow to go on. Yeah, because this is gonna hurt. Right. Who's next in the beating order? Yeah, let's go for him. I still had a card. I didn't get my bleeding card off. Curses. Okay, I'm just going to kill these people because it's really important that they... Yeah, it's really important that they die now. Because they keep on hitting me, which is not fine. Apply 5 bleed. I should have taken the other one because I can't play that right now. If my cards left. Everyone takes 5 wounds. And I'm going to heal myself for 10. This is not good because he's going to go. He's going to fail, run off if I'm not careful. Yeah. Okay, there's not a lot I can do about that. Yeah, they're going to basically leave, which is really frustrating. Problem is my pet has run off now, which is not great. Okay. Let's get this up. We'll do this, which should... Ow, we took damage. We may not be able to win the boss fight. We're just taking too much damage. The fatigue just doesn't help. Yeah, we may just lose right here. I don't think there's a lot we can do, unfortunately. I didn't have enough damage output. Plus the pet we had that... I'm making excuses, but to be honest, the pet we had wasn't great. The problem with this is that there's no easy way of... There's no easy way of getting through this fight. You always have to do this fight if you go down this route, and so it's really frustrating. So he's gonna die this turn. There's not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. problem is we haven't healed at all, which is unfortunate. Yeah, this is... I don't know if we'll be able to win this fight. Admiral's about to tunnel, you need to cover our tracks, but if you stick your neck out for me, I'm not grateful to take this. It's a locksmith. Might come in handy in there. Thanks, I remember that. Damn right you will. If you survive your little death match with Kaiso, I expect kickback. Now get going. The problem is we have nowhere near health for the boss fight, and you don't... This is the thing I dislike about the final day, is that it's nearly impossible to get through that fight without taking damage, and then they expect you to fight a very powerful boss at the end. So unless you can get through that fight with some way of actually healing yourself relatively quickly, it's relatively hard boss fight. You emerge into a dusky back room of the auction house, where you push some crates back in front of your entrance and take a quick look around. It seems as if you have stumbled across the storage room for the auction lots. Inspect the lots. Right, we can take that, which is a battle graft. At the start of your turn, heal 2. Some grenades. We're going to take that. Our pet's not here anymore, which is annoying. We'll get the health upgrade. You sneak into the room. Stay hidden in the shadows because I don't want to take part in the auction. The auction starts. Actually, I do remember one thing now. You can, like, there is a battle, there's a negotiation. Well, I'll say there is basically a diplomacy option you can do to take part in the auction to get items, which does use your resolve. But I'm not going to do that. You let the items pass by, you're in this for an even bigger prize, and it isn't long before you're awarded. You get so used to some of the same old oiled elbows making their bids that new movement on the edge of the room draws your attention. There's Cassio, looking none the wiser that you might be in the crowd. She's confident her friend's part to socialise with the crowd, leaving Cassio's back exposed. Now's your chance. You pass through the shadows. Like a thread, you weave your way to Cassio's side. No sudden movements. Your blade presses gently into her side, just below her ribs. I can't even count as high as the number of reasons I got for wanting you dead. But I'll still turn you in alive if you play nice. I knew a grubby little bug leg like you would grow up too greedy for your own good. I hate you enough to almost fall for that, but ain't nobody greedier than you, Cassio. You sold out your wit, your friends, heck, even me. I bet my contract didn't even go for that higher price. You could have made more of me as your apprentice. But I bet looking at my face has made you hate your freedom a little too much. Seems you're not the only accident on the floor. Admiralty guards pour into the room, roughly arresting some merchants who, judging by their scars, are anything but. You've been in enough brawls to know what's about to go down, but so does Cassio. She thrusts her elbow into the crook of your blade arm, throwing you off balance. By the time you recover, she's got her weapon drawn. Yeah, this is going to be nasty. You hear sounds of a great looming tank under the stage breaking. Emergency lights come back on, revealing a ruined auction house. Let's dance. Ick, Derek. Right, so we can corner down to attack an ally. Yeah, we're probably not going to be able to win this. I'm just going to straight up say this now, that there is very little chance of us being able to win this because we've got no shield items, we've got no sealed cards, we've got no healing items, and we are on really low health. So yeah, this is gonna basically suck. Yeah, we can apply. My deck was too deep. I should have cut out some cards. I should have probably taken out all these items. Taken out those 4 items. Because we just kept on getting given items and items and items. This is why I don't like killing people in this game. Because you just get items which are relatively worthless. I mean, they're powerful, don't get me wrong, but they're not great. Yeah. We heal a little bit, but she's going to hit us for so much. The thing is also, one thing I should say is this: if you don't take part in the auction, she gets items from the auction. That's one of the things I should have also said. So normally you want to basically take part in the auction to... I'd forgotten about that fact. Normally you want to take part in the auction to reduce the cards that she can have, or the items that she can use, because she's a very tough boss fight. As you can see, yeah, we're going to probably lose this. There's not a lot I can do. Yeah, we're dead this next turn. It is how it is. I should have... My mistake was really simple. I should have cut down the amount of cards in my deck, in my combat deck. I should have been trying to remove some of these ones. I was trying to think what I should have done. Yeah, I should have probably cut out a lot of these ones. All the green ones I didn't really need. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like to run with about a 20-21 strong deck. I should have probably taken some of these discard cards out. But they were very straight up damage dealing cards. And obviously my other main mistake was not taking part in the auction and getting rid of her items early on. Because now she's going to basically destroy me. And there isn't a lot that I can actually do about it. Yeah, because I'm like dead this turn. It is a shame. But it was my own fault, really. Yeah, I just let her have too many items. It is just how it is. And that's basically us over with. We didn't unlock anything this time around. We could try for another fight. This is the thing. We could try for another fight. But I don't know. Because we still have to go for that boss fight. Well, the lead-up boss fight. My decks are too big. I was accepting too many cards into them. I should have been pruning them sooner. The problem is, I don't know. I will give it a shot. Everything's back up. We still have our original graphs. Yeah, today's the day. We can't remove anything. We actually can trash cards. Excellent. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of some cards. That's fine. I didn't realise you could trash cards. That's excellent. I was keeping that for the bleed effect. This... I can't trash that. So we can... I take it we can only trash... Yeah, you can only trash items. Okay. Temporary power, that's only used once. That's only used once. Is there anything that we really want to get rid of? Nothing in here we can do. Okay. Warping vial. I will trash it. Apply to wound. Let's cut down on cards. Okay. You're quiet as you approach the meeting point, but you trained eye spot Nadan crouching in the darkness, fingers pushed to his lips. You're hiding from something. Admiralty ambush on the far side. They've camouflaged, but not good enough. Ain't no way through, though. We're not getting them. I need you to distract him, draw him out, so I can get the drop on them. Maybe let's try and do this. I haven't seen this one before. Let's try and do the negotiation to get this done. Counterpoint: you distract him. I'll be the cavalry. And why the sog's name would I agree with that? Okay, so he's going to be punching me for a lot off the bat. Can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Let's play this. We armor up a little bit. It won't really help, but it will help us do a bit of this because we're going to get pummeled for that. Yeah, that hurt a lot. So he's laying into us with everything that he's got. To all your arguments. Get this up to cover from some of the damage. Okay. Let's play this. Play this. And then we'll go. That and that. We'll destroy this argument. And do this. Okay. Right. Improvise a random card from my hand. Right, let's see what we have. Armor that up. And then we can go this. No, I'm okay. That upgraded finally, which is nice. Okay, we'll have this, which is fantastic. This upgraded. Okay. You're the Scourge, Murder Bay. That's way more distracting than me, Sally Nobody from the Drek. You're saying I've got the face for it, but it's not a bad point. Okay, fine, but get your blades ready. I'll put them to use quickly. Nadan thinks through the bushes until there's enough distance that he could make his entrance, and he does, noisily. Come on out, you swampy switches. I know you're here. Then you'll know this ain't gonna end well for you, Nadan. Let's go. Ambush the Abbey leader. Help Nadan. Nadan, you slip through the trees and slit the throat of the closest officer while the other two are fixated on Nadan. Nadan tackles the other officer, blades drawn, leaving you on last target. Time's up, bootlicker. Okay, so it's just him. We have 4 cards. Choose 2 cards to get rid of. Up to 2 cards to get rid of. There's nothing I want to get rid of. So, confirm. We'll have this up. And we'll take this. Apply to if the target's bleeding. Yeah, we'll take this. It won't be a lot of bleed, but it'll be the start of counting down. Right, he's got protection up, so he's going to be punching us. So we need to get some things in play. So he has counter 4, which means if we attack him with attacks, it's going to hurt. He has regeneration and a bunch of other stuff, but he hasn't got much health. So we're going to have to eat a little bit. Yeah. Eat a little bit damage now. He's lost the counter. This is no use to us. What we will do is we will punch him, and then we'll apply more bleed. His disease is stacking up. Okay. Get this turned on. Get this on. And we'll get that on. He's got his power stuff has come online, which is problematic. That's going to hurt my pet quite a lot. I'm not a fan of this pet, I'm not going to lie. I think this pet is woefully underpowered. Damage isn't really a thing I need to be worried about. It's the amount of bleed. He's got no bleed? Ugh. Fantastic. Right, he's got to give up on 21. We can do 21 damage to him this turn. Yeah, I had too many just basic attack cards. That was my mistake. Right. I'm going to take 3. But he hasn't got any heal, which is annoying. Okay. Apply a bleed card. Right, he's going to run off. I'm not going to allow him to run off. I'm going to heal. I will kill him. Do you want a battle card? Draw a card. Deal damage bonus equal to the cost of your hand. Nope. I'm going to get rid of that. So we'll go in here. I don't really want it. The rest of your turn, your attacks hit all enemies. Replay. place, destroy after 2 uses. Maybe. Nadan clearly enjoyed himself depacting the last of the surviving Admiralty. Ha, forgot how fun it could be to play with them first. Looks like you do know how to use your things. I picked a couple of things up over the years. Let's go before more switches come sniffing. Follow Nadan. Nadan leads your way and you proceed together with a familiar stance. You follow down through the tunnels and come upon a small contingent of spree guarding the junction. Nadan's here. Look alive, scrubs. It's time to get down to business. Is this the entrance to the auction? Yeah, you're going up and doing your business. Can I convince you to come with me? I'm not going to lie, the fight took the wind out of me. We're going to hold up tight here and wait for the fireworks to start. Once the assemble hyperbolic panic and make the running once dissembled holy panic and make a run for their seal pursuers. Also, their seal purses will be easy pickings. Here, take this. The Dan passes you a small device. It's a lock melter. It should open one of the artifact crates. It might be useful. Inside, might help you survive today. While you're giving this to me, if you do manage to take down Kaiso, remember who helped you. Don't give her a chance to get the final blow. Cut hard and fast, and you'll get out of this alive. And what about you? Where will you be? I want her dead as much as you do. It's why we're here in this together. But once Cassio is dealt with, we'll go our separate ways. It's better this way. Won't be long until the bounty comes calling for me. Bounty? I know there's a bounty on you, but what makes you think I'll take it? Because you've got honor and you clean up messes. Sooner or later I'll make a mess you can't leave standing. I can choose my jobs. You did me a solid. We're friends even. When you come for me, I won't hold back. I'll fight to kill. But I won't hold against you either. What the hell are you talking about? What I mean is, we're good. If our paths cross for worse, I won't think you're a traitor. You'll live your life your way. It'll be alright. What do you think Cassio... What do you do once Cassio's gone? Expand my operation, but just enough to keep the others in line. When someone like Cassio gets too much power, they need pruning. Right, well I hope your shears are sharp, because weeds tend to grow. Thank me, dear. I know you're not going to like to hear this, but thank you. Why wouldn't I like to hear it? Because you don't seem very touchy-feely. I just don't make a so of it. You're welcome. Radio folks, I'm going to put a cut in here. This has been a very interesting episode. We'll have another crack at it. We're in a better state than we were previously. But that's just the role of the game dice, I suppose. This has been Griftlands. If you've liked, press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. I'll see you all again next time. Goodbye.